Alright, so this time around we were on a creek mission doing a little bit something different. We had the waders and we were going around wading in this creek, and we did a good amount of this area where most of these trout usually are seen being caught. So that's where we aimed for, and we caught some really nice brook trouts using just a spinner. I don't know exactly what you call that one, but that's what we were using there. Alright, y'all. We are at a creek going for brook trout, brown trout, and the water is really clear. We just had a good amount of rain this morning, and we were literally out right after the rain. I was expecting the water to be dirty, but it's down, and you can see down in there. Alright, let's get to fishing. We're going to be in our waders, wading in the water, looking for some trout. Alright, let's get to it. Brook trout, I bet. That is a nice looking brook trout. The thing about brook trout, and this is why they're my favorite, they're just like a smallmouth. They just don't quit. Look at him, he just won't quit. Just won't. Alright. First beautiful brook trout. Beautiful. Look at that. Black, red fins, white. Beautiful. Let's get them back. We're hooked into another one here. Crazy. Just won't quit. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Here's a nice looking one. Around 10 inches again. Look how nice and beautiful this guy is. Wow. Alright, getting them back and getting back to it. So, over here, it's more shallow because the creek is so far down, and I just nagged my thing up on a piece of weed. And then over there, that's where I caught them too. It's a deeper hole right in there, right in front of me here. And that's where them two were sitting. Because the creek's so far down, I moved them fish around a little bit. So I was right over here on the other side here. I just moved down so I can get closer to this deeper hole and not in such a slippery spot where I keep slipping almost right into the water here. We did that once this year, we don't want to do that again. So right in here is where we're getting our bites, so we probably should get one or two here. Let's get to it. Alright, we're hooked on. We are hooked on to another little brook trout. Get out of the weeds. We do not want to tangle up in the weeds. There he is. Smaller guy. I want to show you guys something. Look at that guy's gills. He's got something on his gills that are just nasty looking. But there's a nice little guy. Alright, so we're going to keep on moving. The bugs are out. It's going into October. Hot, really hot. A hot front came through, warm front. So, yeah. This spot kind of burned out. I must have caught the ones that were biting pretty good. So, there's a couple other ones. I'm seeing a bunch of them jump, but they ain't biting. That rain got them shut off a little bit, probably. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I'm walking on some rocks, so when you're wading, one big tip, be 100% careful on these rocks. We're gonna fish right up in front of this. I wanted to try to get in the water a little bit, get a better looking straight cast, you know. There might be a fish right in there. You don't know until you try. Alright, we kind of burned out this area, so we're gonna keep on moving and looking here. We caught them bunch right in there. It's coming this way. And so we're gonna be casting right out in front there and see if we can get something here. Alright y'all, I'm walking the creek here. Big deep hole right in here. Looks like some people were standing right up there fishing. There's a big pass right there. Must be a little honey hole right back in here. Alright, where is it? Now, one thing I know about creek, right here, this is someone's land. As long as you stay in the creek, you're on public water. So, yeah, nice little hole right here. I'm gonna cast in there, see if I get anything. Littlest one of the day. Alright, beautiful little brook trout. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. He didn't want to stay around for us to look at him. No, where I'm fishing, this is a brook trout hatchery up that way, up north, up the creek. It's all catch and release only. So, yeah. Caught one little guy out of this little hole. Just a cruising through the water looking. When you get snagged up in the hole you're trying to fish, and then you got to go in there and try to get it unsnagged. Nice little hole right out in front of me. I'm going to cast right in there, see if there's a fish. Alright, it looks like I'm coming to my end because there's a deep hole right in here. I got to cross to this side now. It's all shallow where I can walk up this way. So, we'll continue. Alright, y'all, I just had a fish right in that hole, hiding in the weeds or something. He got off when I was fighting him there. Alright, so we are heading backwards, back to the vehicle, and then we're going to go above the vehicle and try in them waters for some trouties. Oh, we're going deeper. Trying to get across here. Alright, so yeah, way something different, walking in the creeks and all that. A lot of fun for me right now. Looking for brook trout, one of my favorite trouts. Just a lot of fun. Alright, we're back in this hole, trying it one last time. Then we're getting out and going and keep the day going. Alright, we got one. We're hooked into a tiny one here. Oh yeah. A little bit bigger, around close to 10 inches there. Alright, I'm gonna get him unhooked. Alright, a beautiful brook trout again. One little small guy here. There he goes. Alright. Big deep hole again. Well, not that big of a deep hole. I keep calling it a deep hole. 3 to 4 feet to 4 feet, 5 feet. When the water's up, deeper. So this is what I'm using. Some type of spinner. I don't know the exact name for it. But my brother said he really likes these for fishing. So we bought these from a garage sale. So we're using them, 6-pound tests. 6-pound tests. Well, I think that's kind of it for this spot. Everything's kind of died out. I kind of fished it, caught what's here, and scared out what's here. So, yeah, that's first spot kind of done. We're gonna just head up just a little bit that way, and then fish that under a bridge. All kinds of gravel and stuff. A lot of fish hiding there. So let's get to it. I was always kind of wondering about this spot. This is the main channel here. This is where all the current goes, under this side. This is why it's a little bit deeper, and that's why the trout are in here. That side is just muddy and doesn't look like there ain't much there. So, right in here. Alright, so we are completely under this bridge going for these trout. Man, it's about 2 feet, maybe less, a little less. Alright, well, we had a couple bites right off the bat, but then it went completely quiet after that. Not much going on here. On this side, it's really shallow, because that's where all the mud's being pushed up to. So the trout are on this side. So that's how this works under this bridge. Alright, next spot Right up in here in a deep little hole. So let's see what happens. Alright. Well, not even a bite. I was expecting at least a bite, but that didn't happen. I guess we're gonna keep going here. Getting close to the end here. Alright, that's probably it for this video. Probably might try some other spots, maybe not, I don't know. But if we don't, see y'all later.